Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Millennial Men channel. I'm Josh.
I'm Noah.
Shmo.
And we're back with another comedy reaction. This time we have Tom Segura, a strip club named Beef. Yummy. Alright, let's get into it.
Yummy.
Yeah. What's up, dog? So, I was just in London. Yours, not the real one. I was in... Does that not bother you? Like when a barely city is like, let's just name it after an awesome city. And then they have the nerve to ask you, like, how do you like London? And you're like, the real one or this turd you put in a dress? Like, that's your favorite place? All right, like, the balls of Paris, Tennessee, to name their city Paris, and then they built a mini Eiffel Tower, like you're gonna walk around confused, like, well, bonjour, I don't even know where I'm at right now. Can I get me a croissant?
Croissant. Oh, we have a dog.
There's a dog.
Sorry.
That place sucks.
Sorry about that. My dog's here. My bad. It was like 2 minutes. Alright, and now we're back into it. We rewinded 5 seconds, so let's do it again.
That place sucks. So we're leaving London, Ontario. It bothers me just to say it. We were leaving London, Ontario, headed back to Toronto, and we passed by a strip club named Beef. What? Yeah, your hearing is working just fine. There's a strip club named Beef. Like, can you even wrap your head around the confidence a young lady has to have just to audition at Beef? Like, just to be like, I know they're hiring at Diamonds, but I'm more of a beef girl. Like, that's such an aggressive name.
Imagine, like, LinkedIn.
Erotic,
like your title,
no, what is it?
professional dancer
professional
at
dancer.
Beef.
At Beef.
And you're just like, you look at that and you're like,
Hold on.
I'm honestly interested.
I'm not gonna lie. The name does grab attention and be like, huh, just beef? Interesting.
Just straight
Of
up.
a beef girl. Like, that's such an aggressive name. Even for a casual conversation, to be like, oh, you strip? Where do you strip at? Beef? Jesus. What goes on there? Pretty intense shit, actually. We recommend you start your night at a different strip club and graduate to Beef. You don't want to start here. We'll wreck your life. I'd be like, all right, I believe you. Is this not registering to you? Beef is the name of a strip club. Christ, Fart is a better name for a strip club. If somebody was like, you want to go to a strip club? It's called Fart. I'd be like, no, I don't want to go there. There's another one called Beef. All right, let's check out Fart. See where we end up afterwards. Are you gonna answer honestly? Are you ever just tired of being alive? Like,
Sorry.
How do we get here?
Came out of nowhere.
Did you hear what he just said?
I missed it. I sneezed. Fuck.
Okay.
All right, let me start over.
are you ever just tired of being alive? Like,
Yes.
just me? Really?
No, not just you, Tom.
I'm not suicidal. I just feel like I've done a lot and I've seen a lot, and now I'm like, dude, let's wrap this shit up. Like, how many days are there exactly? You know what I want to do? Skip a grade. You remember elementary school, and you get to like the first day of like grade 3, and you're like, hey, where's Kevin? And they go, he skipped. And you're like, excuse me? How? And they're like, I mean, he can add like a son of a bitch. I don't know. He's 8, 12. He gets it.
His multiplication tables are insane.
And you're like, I want to skip. And they're like,
No, not you. Not you.
No, you
Sorry, Tom, you're stupid.
you are not on that list.
You're not even close.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep you back.
Yeah, we're
actually.
Oh,
Shit.
now that we're having this conversation.
And you're like, I want to skip. And they're like, don't even worry about that. Get that out of your mind. I would love to do that in real life. Wouldn't that be it? Like, let's say you kill it this year. Like, you wreck this year. And then in December, like a magical fairy or a government official comes to your house and they're like, dude, you crushed it this year. And you're like, yeah, I know. And they're like, how many years do you want to skip? I'd be like, what? 30?
Dude, this hella reminds me of like Click.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
thinking of that.
Click. Dude, it's so relatable for me right now because I work a 9 to 5 and I'm just like, fuck, man, I just want to move forward. Can I just like skip all this bullshit part and just move a little bit farther ahead?
30?
I want to be old.
Just cruise into retirement? First of all, I don't want to live to be that old anyways. 71, maybe. Yeah, 70 so you can experience like some official old stuff. Like, I feel like when you turn 70, you're old, and then people start talking to you like you're a pet, you know? Like, that's gotta be fun for a minute, right? When they're like, can I get you anything? And you're like, yeah, put some water in my bowl. What the fuck was that? It's ridiculous. I don't want to live much longer than that. I hear people go like, I want to live to be 100. Really? Have you seen 80? My dad has a friend that's 87. He looks like a fucking goblin, okay? And he knows it, too. He's like, I'm coming around the corner. Look down. Like, he knows what he looks like.
Look down! Don't look at me!
When you're up your goes, holy shit!
What the hell?
Scared him with the one,
Like
too.
Lord of the Rings.
He knows it, too. He's like, I'm coming around the corner. Look down. Like, he knows what he looks like. Yeah, it's terrifying. When he was 84, he stopped taking his heart medication. And I go, why'd you do that? He goes, I don't want to be here. He won't take me. If I see him now, I go, how you doing? He goes, unfortunately, alive. Yeah. I mean, I will be the best old guy. I realize that. Because I already have their personality. Like, I'm super antisocial. I don't want to do anything. Like, whenever anybody says, like, hey, man, do you want to go check out I go, no to the rest of your sentence. Whatever it is, I don't want to do it. I don't want to meet new people. Not one more as long as I live for the rest of my life. Yeah.
I've got my people.
I'm all set. That's the same as old people. You can try it. Be like, hey, Grandpa, I want you to meet Steve. And he'll go, fuck Steve. I know everybody I need to know.
Yeah, it's actually so
Very,
true.
very
Like,
true.
imagine trying to make like, a new friend and you're like 80 something. You're like,
It's a lot of work.
it's a lot of
No,
work.
like, you don't even know like how much time you got left. So you're like, man, I don't even.
You're like, I
fucking
could
know.
realistically die tomorrow.
Or like on the opposite boats, like I don't know how much time you fucking got left.
Yeah.
Like, why am I gonna go out of my
Invest
way
all
to
that
meet
time
you?
and you're gonna
Yeah.
go off and die on me.
Exactly.
I know everybody I need to know. I want to watch my show. That's what's up, Grandpa. You know how to do it. You know what? Here's the thing. I want to be that type of old. I don't know what age it is. It's an old where you get yelled at for saying you want to be helpful. That looks awesome. You know what I like when an old person's like, I'll take out the trash. And someone's like, are you out of your mind? Your spinal snapped. Sit down. Okay.
Okay, go back into my
That
bed.
looks amazing. You guys are great. Thanks a lot. Have a good
Okay, real quick
hella
about
funny.
that. I do that to my dad now as a joke. But
That's what I'm doing. That's my parents too.
he gets
Yeah.
so mad.
Yeah, my parents get so butthurt.
I'm like, Dad, you're old. Why are you on the roof? He's like, I'm not old.
Yeah. When my dad's like
No,
carrying
actually,
like
get
a
off the roof.
Yeah,
like, what are you
this
doing?
isn't a good
when
idea.
my dad's carrying a box. I'm like, you need help with that, champ? You need some help with
I do that
that?
shit all
Yeah,
the
especially like, cause my dad has a lot of like heavy equipment for like diving or whatever, and he's like, "Can you help me unload?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's a good idea." And he's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't want to like throw your back out or anything." And he'll be like, "I'll do it," and then he threw his back out, and I was like,
my,
"I mean," and then my mom was like, "You should have listened." It was amazing. Like we're talking about in a previous video, they started to get red and they like fight even harder. Like, "No, I'm fucking fine," and you could like tell that they're like
not
hurt.
fine?
It's amazing.
yeah, and, my dad's response to it is always like, "Oh, I can still kick your ass,
Yeah,
dude.
like that
Yeah,
was
I'll
it.
kick your ass."
But my grandpa's the same way that Tom Segura is, where he gets up and he doesn't want to help, but he wants people to tell him to not help.
Yeah.
Where he'll be like, "You know what? I'll cover it," and then like if my dad's like, "Okay,"
He'll be like,
I'm like, "Shit." He wants my dad to be like, "No, I got it." And he'll be like, "All right," and just lean back like, "I don't have to do this anymore." But like when we call his bluff, he gets very upset. He's like, "Fuck, I have to do it now."
I think this is my favorite Tom Segura bit
Yeah,
so
he was
far.
funny.
yeah, this is a good one.
We don't do a ton of Tom Segura on this channel. We're trying to do more.
Also, can we talk about the transition he did?
Yeah.
Beef
Yeah.
to like death and dying.
yeah,
And it was so
straight
funny.
180.
Yeah, that was sick. I really like that.
Besides that, if you have any more Tom Segura or anything else you want us to react to, go ahead and put in the comment section below. As I was saying, sorry, our camera overheated and it turned off. So
It's been
There's
quite,
that.
It's been quite
What a
day.
great recording.
yeah,
been
yeah.
quite the
Sorry
day.
about all the cuts and stuff. We're working on it. Besides that, like I was saying, if you see someone comment something below that you also want to see us react to, go ahead and give it a like, increase that popularity, bring it to the top. Go ahead and hit that link tree if you want to follow us on social media and keep up to date with us. We might give sneak peeks of what's coming up. And last but not least, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. That way you know when we drop our next video. And thanks for stopping by the Millennial Men channel.
Peace. Later. I was gonna make a Fetty Wap joke, but
Dude, that's what I was thinking too. Like, that sounded like